So what do I think of the Sony earbuds? Well, I didn't really enjoy the unboxing experience. I felt like the lack of quality packaging kind of affected the excitement of unboxing it. I know they've probably done it for the environment and ecological reasons, but it was a bit like they're not the cheapest. I know they're not the dearest, but they're kind of mid-range, and I just expected a bit of grandeur and a bit of an enjoyment unboxing it. The little pebble, I would probably call it, it's got a similar texture and obviously look about it. It isn't too bad. I probably will get some kind of silicone case for it because I feel like it can be quite slippy and fall out your pocket quite regularly, and I don't want to lose them being at 220 quid I got them for on Amazon. The fit in your ear I find is reasonable. I don't think the fit in as good as my Honor X5s that I had previous, which were the old fashioned teardrop style, which sort of sat in a lot nicer. These you kind of have to push in and let the foam ear cups kind of take shape to your ear canal before they get a good fit. But they're quite light and you can't kind of feel that they're in there after a little bit. The good thing about them is I had some clips a while back and they hurt my ears and they had a rubber design. These kind of foam spongy kind of style fitment are quite nice and they're quite snug and they feel quite nice. So I think Sony's standout feature of these earpods are the sound quality. The fit's decent and the app's quite good. It's got a lot of features. It's obviously got the noise cancelling, the ambient with the voice pass through, which is a very nice feature. One thing I'd spend my time doing is setting up the EQ, the equalizer. You can do a custom version of it, and I found with the music that I listen to, it wasn't one of the preset ones. It was a custom one that I quite liked, and that's the one that I've gone with. I generally don't really like noise cancelling, but I don't actually mind them on this. They work quite well. In the past, I've found that noise cancelling headphones have previously, if you've had a little bit of sound leakage, they kind of pick it up and it can affect the quality of the playback, I feel. But with these, it's quite good. And it's another thing that's good about the app is you can program each individual ear pod with its own tap controls. So you can have ambient sound control on the left one with skip forward and volume on the right one, or you can have them both on the same setting or vice versa. Also, a good feature of it is it can read your notifications if you set it up with Google. So you can hold the ear pod and it will go through your notifications, tell you the time, read your text messages. You can reply to your text messages using the voice control, which I think is a good feature. Probably a lot of headphones have them now, to be honest. But so how would I rate the Sony earpods? Well, sound quality is definitely its best feature. It's its strong point. I think it's probably an 8 out of 10. The functionality with the app is again 8 out of 10. I feel like the only thing that really let it down is the comfort side of it. Although they are comfortable, especially over a long period of time, they just don't sit quite perfect in my ears, and I feel like I'm constantly having to put them in. I think it's just a case of I don't want to lose it. I don't want it to fall out. And it's probably as you're moving around and you're talking in your ear and your jaw and that's moving, it's kind of wiggling loose a little bit. So it's an 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10 and a 7 out of 10. So overall, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I think they're absolutely stonking. When I have both in, because like I said, I generally only have one in, but when I have both in on a night and I'm reading a book, the sound quality is amazing. I think the only thing that kind of knocks the sound quality down a little bit is a sense of airiness. I found the hi-hats very harsh on the standard EQ, but on the custom one, I softened them down a little bit and increased the bass, which was a nice touch. But overall, I like the functionality of them. I like the fit. I like the little case, albeit I think it needs a silicone jacket. But overall, I'm really, really happy with them.